Oh. Four. Oh. Not good. She's gonna have 20. 16. Bust. Oh, let's go, baby. $100 just like that. We out. We out, chat. We out. We out of there. Let's go. That was an easy $100. Cashier deposit. We put that 100 back into our account. And now we just got a free $100 to play around with, chat. You know what I'm saying, dog? We just don't go below 100 now. Poker. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Woo! 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 Buying $100, $1,200 pool. Oh, bro, I'm sweating. Should I do that? Let me see. Tournament lobby. Let me see. 12th to 13th place is $150. I don't know. I don't know if I should keep gambling. If anything, here, let's do this free little spin. See if we can get some free fucking money. See if we can get some free money. Oh, look at that. Sick, dude. Take your money, run. Take the money and run. Take the money and run. Yeah, I usually would. I'm feeling greedy, though. Feeling greedy, bro. I want to do another $10 bet on blackjack, and then honestly, that will probably be it. And then I'll just see what I can get. If I can get a $10 win here on blackjack, bro, honestly, if I can get a $10 win on BJ, I will. Where's the $10 games? Right there. Always another day. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a $10 bet, honestly, and I would just want to be able to win the $10 bet, hopefully, and you know, like, if I win it, then God bless. I'm gonna be able to play a poker game. If not, then I made $90. I'm happy with that. 2, give me a 9. 3. We hit that all day. 15. Stand. I ain't got lost this one. Sorry though. 10. Woo! Alright, we playing a poker game. Let's go, chat. We take out that $200. We got $10 in the bank there. Let's go. That's what it's all about. Take out that 200. Oh, take out that 200. Withdraw. Direct bank transfer. Withdraw request. Return to the action. Awesome. Sick. Sick. I got my $10. Let's see what time this poker tournament starts. The registration ends 2 minutes. Starts in 12. We'll register for that. Confirm. Actually, you know what? We're going to unregister for this. We're going to close this. And we're just going to go play some RuneScape because we just won $100 chat. Let's fucking go. 110 technically, but we'll play some fucking poker another day. I don't want to give up. I don't want to use up all the luck today, you know? Don't want to use up all the luck today. I like Shawnee's way of thinking. I like Shawnee. Yo, Sean, bro, talk to me, brother. How's your day been, man? How's your day been? What's new? What's going on? I know that kid got arrested and shit. Is your daughter all right and everything? Like, what's going on with your daughter? What's your daughter's friend think of the whole situation, you know? She gonna support this man? Was it your daughter's boyfriend again? I can't remember. It was your daughter's friend's boyfriend, right? It was your daughter's friend's boyfriend, right? Like I can't. That keeps fucking me up. Is it your daughter's boyfriend or your daughter's friend's boyfriend? Can't remember. Yo, bro. Now that I think about this, I found a. No, Sean. No. Damn, bro. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's fucking terrible. That is fucking terrible. Man, God bless. Hope everything goes well, brother. Fuck, man, that's tough. That is fucking tough. I don't know what to say, bro. That's crazy. With 3 centimeters? Holy fuck. 3 centimeters, eh? That's fucking insane. Fuck, dude. I don't know what to say. That's just terrible. Hmm. Trying to stay sane. Never thought 18-year-old all I can deal with. Reality. Yeah, I feel that. Yo, what's up, Thug? This kid tried scamming me, chat. This kid tried fucking scamming me. This little fucking rat right here. This little rat fucking goof right here tried scamming me. That's so cute. That fucking clown ass little fucking douchebag, bro. Everyone in the GE. I got everyone in the GE fucking clowning on that kid now. We're all just fucking bullying this kid. Fucking little scamming fuck. Fucking scamming little piece of shit, bro. Solid fucking guy. This PvP swordman, solid fucking dude. I don't know what to do. Okay, I want a KBD task. I'm not even gonna look. Not looking. Hellhounds. Fuck. Fuck. We still got my boy the brutes extend. We got the will be a bigger task. Really? Alright. Am I killing hounds? Do I actually even kill hounds and shit? Do I just do the diaries like I was gonna do originally? I kind of low-key want to fucking do some Slayer though. I don't know. I should probably do the Karen diaries at very minimum. At the very minimum. Kill a sand crab. Excuse me. Do a lap of. Yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna do fucking Slayer, man. I don't even care. We're close to getting the Slayer level. Oh no, Slayer level or strength level up. And Slayer almost, honestly. We almost have another. Interesting. Interesting. You need to give me some Barrows gloves too, fuck. On God. Barrows gloves will make a huge difference, man. I'm kind of slacking on that. 1, 2. 10, 1. Hot. There you go. Start going ham, boss. Start knocking them out. Boom, one after another. Only 160 this time, thank God. I don't know what to watch, man. This is why.
Great example. How much is Star Wars Outlaws? How much money does the game be? This is gaming in the year 2024. Yes. You can get it for the low price of $69.99, or you can subscribe for $18 and play early with Ubisoft Premium. And then you thought that was good. Let's get down to the different editions. So they're adding, if you want to play this game, 3-day early access. Wait, a season pass? What the hell is a season pass? The Jabba's Gambit exclusive mission available at launch. Wait, so even if you pay $70, you don't even get all the content. So basically, if you buy the game, there is a mission that is artificially locked because you only paid $70. Oh my god. And this is 100 guys, look at the price difference here. $100.
That's American, so it's like
And then you get
$20 more
the
Canadian.
ultimate
It'll be like
edition
$90.
to subscribe to Ubisoft. So it's very clear that they're trying to
And then
use
the other
these
edition will be like
high prices
140.
as a funnel to get people to subscribe to Ubisoft Plus. This is, in my opinion, one of the worst pricing themes that I have ever seen. Single player, early access, pre-order, day one DLC, over $100. This is a new low until they release the game after this, and then that will be a new low after that.
Spot on. Spot on analyses.
Look on the rock sides. They're fighting them. Hey, right in front of me, right in front of me. Right in front of me, fighting. Cracked, one, dead. Come in, Jen. Low ground. Low ground left corner. Full team high, I'm dying. Fighting.
Okay, so you can res.
I'm dying in the back.
What the fuck? I got bad timing,
I'm
bro.
getting in building.
I cracked one underneath.
Back, make hitting. Get all window.
No. I can't hold window, put just nade in there.
Are they in?
No, not yet. Second
Got it.
one. I don't have cost skull.
They're not in. Can you get the barrel and we get left room?
Yeah.
Get the barrel and we get a left room.
Come here. Lock a door, okay?
I'm no bat.
I only have one.
Don't sit in that
Inside,
room.
inside.
I'm inside.
Open the fucking door.
You have to fucking block the door. Block the door.
This one's like, Joe.
Bro.
Sykes, what are
I knew
you?
them.
Bro. Are we high? For sake.
I mean, they got in the door before I was gonna get it blocked anyway.
Off, man. Why do I wake up if we're gonna do this first game?
Bro, I was on the other side. I even smoked rock. And like, you're out on the edge.
Bro, they were gonna get through the.
I don't know.
We were gonna get through the door before I blocked it anyway.
Smoking.
Yeah, but you turned around.
Smoking
Bronze player.
weeds.
Now let's put a barrel down. Stop spazzing. Holy shit, man.
I'm gonna die. I need help.
No, Sykes, I'm gonna be honest with you there, Sykes. You were not putting a barrel down, homeboy. He was turned around 180 degrees. He was not fucking putting no barrel down. He was putting a barrel down in the wrong spot anyway. He was putting one down, just not in the right spot. This weed has like a ton of hair in it. Like whoever grew this weed had a cat or something. Regardless, Tokes up. Bro, how the fuck are they just not aggroing me? Oh, whatever.
Dead. Fighting. Nice. Can you res? Not sure if you can res. Is that yours? It's yours on me, right? I'll scan for you in a second. I'm dropping. I dropped Sykes.
Right now, DSG is 5 KP.
I genuinely think Watson is far superior to Caustic on Stormpoint.
Still 0, actually.
I'll die on that hill.
They missed both those KP. That's so tough.
I will die on that hill.
Is that DSG picking up more? It is, man. And here we go, 3v3 here for DSG. DZ still chilling on the other side of this.
I got stunned.
Look for the caustic. Big kills. Works across.
Pushing.
Other teams are fighting as well.
Monkey him.
Monkey him.
Dead.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
Getting loot.
Jen should have genuinely shot out that barrel before he pushed up there. Oh, Sykes, buddy. Psycheruno.
DSG actually don't end up fighting in that 3v3, bro, and they get sandwiched. DZ goes down.
Alright, arms up. Alright, as if we got double rack. I should have just left someone in our spot.
She's usually a counter pick. Yeah, let's see. If I was in Pro League, I'm telling you right now, my fucking squad would be Horizon, Conduit, Bloodhound. Horizon, Conduit, Bloodhound. You counter not only Caustic but Bang as well, because her smokes will get eaten if you play like proper spots with Watson, and you know like where to put your gen and shit. But we'll see. We'll see it come around eventually. I bet you in like LAN. I bet you at LAN.
I can't believe that
People start using way more Watson than Caustic. Or like we'll see a fair bit of Watson at least.
That is crazy.
Thing I like about this meta is you can play so many different comps. Holy fuck, watching this makes me want to play Apex.
Wait, face me.
Jesus.
Anyone see him?
Might run across my high, might run across my high, careful. It might aim me, might try to muck me.
I'm batting. Fucking.
Can you smoke full, Chen?
How are you fitting Watson? Did I say Conduit? I meant to say Watson. Horizon, Watson, Hound, sorry. Horizon, Watson, Hound. I didn't mean to say Conduit. That was my bad.
I'm with you.
That was my bad.
They muck me. I hear them. There's no sound.
Bro!
What is
He was in the queue. I was gonna say, how the fuck did he just fly like that? There's a bug sometimes.
Actually, run out left.
If you die when you're in mid-jump in Apex, if you die when you're mid-jump, you can just keep jumping when you're down, and you can just hop away. It's pretty cool.
Look, he's on there. Running. Holy fuck. Keep running. I have no bat. No, we're fucking done.
He just stands still.
Mate, are you not peeking at all? How do they run at you without you noticing?
Because I tried peeking the top of the track. Like I tried peeking above
What?
the top of the track.
Why would you peek the top though? Why would you peek the top?
I was trying to peek
One behind us!
bar.
We have to fight this, we have to fight this.
I'm bang outing. I'm bang out.
DZ and TSM have been looking for like shambles recently, honestly.
Scanning. Climbing. He fucked it up, climb. He didn't climb. One.
Oh, he went in right on the need.
Nade, one and four. Batting. Batting, Jen. I don't know where they are. Scanning two. Yep, scanning one. Scanning.
Woo!
One's outside.
Oh, nice armor swap. Oh!
Oh my god.
Nice little sprays by Gent right there. That was crazy.
One's outside.
He barely got that armor swap off, too.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are these guys doing?
Scan.
Scan.
Taking. One free kill. Dead. Chilling a bit.
Dead it!
Nice.
Nice!
Different team. Bang. Behind him. Kill this guy. One. Batting. Behind him. Kill this guy.
Yeah, killing.
One. Batting.
Dead.
Yeah, he's not swap.
No, we want to go forwards. We want to take space forwards.
Yep.
Oh no, it was in the okay. We gotta go back to this tile here. There we go. We needed to be able to get. No, go back to the. You fucking cocksucker.
He's on zone.
Or as Alex would say, you little wiener sucker.
Yeah, bottom free kills. One.
Yeah, kill him.
Nice.
Look right.
Little wiener sucker.
Yeah, bottom free
Wanna
kills.
move here?
One. Nice. Thanks.
Okay.
There's gonna be a solo here, Jen.
I have both.
Oh, fuck. Give me the fuck.
I got him. One. Dead.
Man, the Nemesis is so good at long range. It's fucking scary.
We can't get zipped on.
It's probably my favorite long range weapon in the game, honestly.
We can't get zipped on.
Okay, it's not. Kill one here.
You keep speaking, Slice. Keep peeking. We want control of those crates, Jen.
Kill another.
Yeah, okay, I'm going.
Guy here. Crossing, Jen.
He might try to run and try to get
Trying to scan. I scanned them all. Team bottom as well. Look at that spot.
Get reset.
Thanks.
Look at that spot. Look at that spot.
Doesn't matter. Look at me.
Okay.
Yo, Jay, what's up?
They're jumping. Free kills. They jumped on the team. What's the one?
That was the bad plan. Whoever the fuck that was,
What's the 1 HP?
I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but
What's the 1 HP?
that ain't it.
Hit them up. Below.
I watched this the other day, actually. These games, anyway. This is from the Oversight tournament. I just realized.
You have 60. Do you have slides? Oh, okay, tunnel. Tunnel's not in.
L7 weenie.
1 second. Shoot through smoke. 1 second.
Hey, yo, Jay, what's good, boss? Jay, what are you up to? Playing some Fallout with your boy?
Yeah, he doesn't matter. He's dying. Knock him back off. Nice. Okay, this.
I went and took a little nappy poo earlier, Jay, and I feel so fucking refreshed. So we were playing Apex, and after Apex, my eyes were just like heavier than a donkey's dick, man.
Yep, looking. Everyone look, I'm ulting. Ulting early.
Hey, watch your blood, blood, run. Literally,
You watching
watch your
Pacers
blood.
Bucks?
Focus the blood.
That'd be a good game if
Yo,
fucking
this is
Giannis
close.
and
Yeah.
Lillard were playing. But now you're just gonna watch Tyrese Halliburton just go the behind the back fucking pass, brother. He's gonna have 20 assists this game. Watch, I'm calling it. He's gonna have 20 assists game, bro. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Say anything. Jump down to the next
Put
level.
a bet
Jump
on
down to
it,
the next
Jay.
level.
Put a bet on
On my
it.
left.
Flip it and ship
Watch
it.
Go now, what's up? One shot again. I have no energy.
Him and Pascal. Pascal is gonna drop a 30 piece
Here's energy.
tonight.
Scanning. I'm focusing left team.
Evenly matched? I wouldn't even say they're evenly matched. I'd say with Dame, they're pretty
I killed
evenly
the solo with
matched. You know what I
33.
mean? With Dame, they were pretty evenly matched.
I got fucked. I got fucked.
I died too. Oh my god.
You in that? I killed the solo with 33. I got fucked.
Look at that
You in that?
gas barrel.
What, you in that? Nice, Sox!
Let's go.
You can't bat that.
on!
Alright, listen, you can't bat that when he's pulling the drop.
Yeah.
Or, like, you need to call it off if you're batting because I've just been fucking fucked by all three of them.
I said bat, and then he said call the job. So can't.
The left team is fucked. The left
Yeah,
team is
he
fucked, by the way.
did
The
get
right
fucked
team's
because of
fucked.
that bat. He literally dropped with
I know,
the
but it's fine, it's fine.
with
It's
the
right
bat
away.
popping and
Once we
just
don't get
insta
fucked,
died.
yeah. We have a lot of space. They're truckers in and shit. I'm gonna scan them. I'm gonna scan Fanakin again. They're getting shot
And
over there.
Zero just did exactly what I do in Apex. I'll call something and just immediately do it without hearing
I
my
don't know how I'm
teammates
reaching.
really
50-50 on him.
Selling?
saying whether it's
Ah.
okay or not. What in the fuck was that?
Bro, how do we lose that?
What in the
Are we
fuck?
fucking real, bro? Like, seriously.
How do they lose that? I need to know. What the fuck? That's wild.
We can. They're running up the fucking hill.
The
Yes,
fucking
just,
hill.
If it's one guy, just monk him. Just
Monk
monk
him.
him if it's one guy. It's one guy. Take this one, Bagel. I'm pushing.
Yeah, push up.
I can't go close water.
Oh no, Zero's in such a bad spot. He's dead.
They're in the truck. In the truck. Pushing.
Wow, how did he survive that?
She lost. No, 2-2.
What? I was in Bango.
Oh my god.
The caustic was
Damn,
flash.
bottle. Thought somebody with a PP. Is no one picking choke?
You need a caustic the left side of the choke.
I don't know how we can fucking throw god spots so consistently every single fucking game. It's astonishing. I don't know how we get into so many god spots, and I don't know how we fuck them up every time. Brother, that is my point. We're going to do the same thing at LAN if we've been doing it for the last month straight. Nothing's gonna fucking randomly fix as soon as we get on a different setup.
And anything, they'd play worse on a different setup.
DSG gets swung the fuck out by Navi, man. Really well played.
We need to kill Aurora. They cannot win, okay?
I love those comms, baby.
Let's see here. NBA. MLB, actually. Let's see. It's Sunday Night Baseball. Who's playing Cubs, Red Sox? Fuck that. I'm good. I'm good off that. Blue Jays win today? Blue Jays won. Oh my god. They won against the Dodgers. We've only lost 4 series in a row. Let's go. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was out of prayer, bro. I'm just sitting here tanking fucking hits. Unbelievable. Yo, Zeno, what's good, boss?
I mean, you tell that story. I don't know if you want.
Davi, what's going on, man? Just got a little predicament. My girl won't suck my dick. She says she's done it like once or twice before in her whole life. We've talked about this, and I've explained that like something that I need and whatever. And she just says that she's uncomfortable. She doesn't know what she would be doing.
You
And
coach her through it,
she's
little man.
super sensitive.
Right.
Just say DQ.
So,
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I was just hoping for some advice to see how we could patch this up, because, you know, kind of something I'm missing, but
Sure.
appreciate it, man.
Find you a new bitch, my man.
Isn't there like a new term for this, Gen Z, when you claim you don't know how to do something to get out of it? I think it's a new buzz Gen Z term.
Oh, I don't know this.
About weaponized ignorance or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's called something like that.
Well, listen.
The idea of like, I don't know how.
We're not weaponizing not sucking dick around here. This truly is, that's a crazy move. I'm sorry. First of all, okay, let me, standard question, do you eat pussy? Because if you're eating pussy, she's got no leg to stand on here.
Right.
But if you're not, and now some girls will be like, I don't like it. There's a lot of like people, like, you know, when I was younger, right? Like I feel like as you get older, people stop being self-conscious. But some girls are like self-conscious about their pussies. So like, well, I don't want you to go down on me. And then they're like, well, if you're not going down on me, I'm not sucking dick. And then it's like this weird, but buddy, you know, a relationship is all about, you know, setting your boundaries in a healthy way. Saying what you need. And frankly, if you need to get your dick sucked, that's a valid concern. Is everything else good with your relationship? Because if it is, then you have something to think about. If there's even one, I would have a hair trigger if someone's not sucking dick. I'd be like, you didn't get me a water. You know what I mean? You're already playing with like you're the little Mario. If you're not sucking dick in a relationship, you're the little Mario. You're not the big Mario with a mushroom. You're definitely not the Fireballs. If you suck awesome dick, you're a freak. You're the Fireballs Mario and the Tanuki Suit Mario all in one. Bowser has to hit you 4 times for you to die. But if you're not sucking dick, you're little Mario. A stray Koopa glance will kill you in my relationship if you're not sucking dick.
I'm also wondering, do they have sex a lot? Because like my wife, I'm married.
You're married, sure.
Yeah, so
expecting a child.
I can get a blowjob if I really ask and go, hey. And my wife's very good. She's like, you know what, you're due. It's been a while.
Right.
You're due.
I don't need to get blown that often if I'm having sex. You know what I mean? You put on an outfit. You fucking have her call your dad's name. You can mix it up in other ways. So
damn, bro. God of War 1? That's crazy.
You're getting laid, you know. But Patrice
had
a great joke. Remember his bit about his girl didn't want to suck him off, but then she gets mad if I cheat. And he's like, so you have just decided for me I don't get my favorite thing anymore. He's like, how is that fair? He's like, you have to, one or the other. You have to suck me off, or you have to let me go get my dick sucked. I just can't
And that's
lose out
flawless
on
logic.
like the number one thing I want.
Hey, listen, I fully agree.
Yeah.
I'm actually not with you here, Joe. I kind of would like to get my dick. I don't have to get my dick sucked in every instance of sex, but I'd like to get as part
Every
of.
instance.
No, I don't.
We're talking 4 or 5 blowjobs a week.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna fuck, I'd like my dick popped in there just for a little hi, how you doing?
I hear you.
Not to completion, but just as a little pep.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
let's get everything as hard as possible. You know, once I'm in the pussy, I'm good. But it's almost like a,
a token of appreciation.
Exactly, a little hey, how you doing? And by the way, I'm
Hey,
in
how you
pussy
doing?
pretty much every time.
Right.
Now, if I'm in a relationship, again, you're in a relationship, you're just kind of like, you're rolling over, you might knock one out before work. But if I'm trying to, if it's like I've gotten drinks with someone or they're just coming over and we're going to hang out, I'm eating some pussy, I'm getting my dick sucked, I'm having the whole, but I'm also kind of a glutton in everything.
Right.
The way I like, it's like basically what I'm talking about is I love an appetizer with every meal. And that's what I see. I like fries on the side. I like a little blowjob. And then you eat a little pussy, finger a butt, get your butt tickled, whatever it is, get your nuts sucked, and then we fuck.
I'm talking to a guy that's not in a long-term relationship here.
You're right.
I mean, this guy, it sounds like he's in a long-term thing. You can't be doing a 45-minute try everything buffet.
No, not every time, but he's saying she just will not suck. You got to have one of those a week, and he's not. He doesn't sound. He doesn't sound old. He doesn't sound like he's married. He sounds like a young guy. What it sounds like,
like
to me
20
is
years
someone
old.
who
This kid
hasn't got two young people, and maybe his girl. Now look, maybe she'll never suck dick. But there's a little. Same thing with guys that don't eat pussy. It's like grow up. There's a little bit of like just grow up, suck a little dick,
The adults
eat
are
a little
talking.
pussy. Yes.
The adults are in the
It
room.
doesn't taste as good as a fucking blow pop. It tastes like meat. And maybe your dick's not clean. Can you do something to clean up your dick? But
That could be something.
you know what I'm saying?
The issue I have is she doesn't know what she would be doing. I mean, that's where I don't
Apply
know this term,
yourself.
but it's very.
Apply yourself.
Like, well, why don't you
That's the
fucking
best
figure it out?
comedy made this whole
watch a
fucking
video,
time.
You could Google.
Or how about this?
This whole episode so far.
Practice
On me.
On my
couple
sibling.
different. Yeah. Suck off my friend until you're ready.
And a
And
blowjob,
then
not all that difficult.
Pretty
you put it in, and the
straightforward.
gag reflex too. It's like you don't have to go that deep to get a blowjob.
No, you don't.
Just go.
Give it a little pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Little jerk and suck.
tongue.
You could really do a lot with the head and a jack off motion. If you need, Eldest will teach your girlfriend how to suck dick. He's got plenty of experience.
Yeah, I'll have her put a strap-on on and show her exactly what I would do.
We offer that service to Patreon, $20 a month Patreon subscribers. Once a year, Eldest will suck off your girlfriend with a strap-on of you provide it. We're not breaking the bank on a strap-on, but a non-toxic strap-on. Eldest will put on a strawberry-flavored condom on it and show your girlfriend how to suck dick. At Eldest Fest. We need our own fucking festival, and we're gonna call it Eldest Fest, and there'll be the Eldest teaches your girl how to suck dick booth.
Just all day, you're just icing. Oh, fuck. Like you hanging in there? Yeah, I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Okay, guys, don't throat fuck for the last time.
Shit, yeah,
Don't
we
throat
didn't
fuck
have to
Eldest.
hide the strap on.
Okay?
That's
He'll
fucking
give you the
hilarious.
thumbs up. So yeah, I don't know. Now, okay, let's give him some advice here. Cause I mean, but you're right. In a long term, like like you're married, you're in a groove. It's like a blowjob is a little bit more of a special occasion thing. But don't they sound young to you? I don't know. He sounds kind of.
He sounds like he's like 20 years old.
Young. I think if a girl says I have a gag reflex, so I'm not sucking dick, it's like, come on.
What am I, a fucking baby? My dick is small.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think my dick is ever a fucking gag reflex risk.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I think you should just be like, look, like if you're not eating pussy, eat pussy. If your dick is dirty, clean your dick. Basically, don't give her any outs. And also be like, hey,
Don't
look,
give her any outs.
I've said this before when I dated.
I love how they're just. Oh, dude, I love his stuff, bro. He's so
I
fucking
saw the
funny.
writing on
Don't
the
give
wall
her
where
any outs.
Somebody I was dating wanted to like, all right, we're out of the like honeymoon phase.
Sure.
I'm gonna stop blowing you, and I was just like, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, look, I'm out here eating pussy. I got a crick in my neck, and I'm powering through it. You gotta suck me off a little bit, and you don't have to. And a lot of the sticking point is usually cum in the mouth. You
yeah.
know?
Oh, that's a sticky point.
You don't gotta bust in the mouth. I'm not an animal. If you don't like, now some are big fans, and that's a cool girlfriend to have.
That's the best.
That's one of the best styles of girlfriend to have.
Yeah.
But if you're not, I'm no animal.
Shoot it on
Fine.
your
You know,
face.
I'll bust wherever, or I don't even have to. You can so it could be the intro to sex, but I think it's a little. My read on the situation is it's a little early to be cutting off head, and if they're not down, from my
Stav yet again hits the fucking nail on the
I
head.
got myself a little bit of a conundrum. I got an older brother I love very much. My whole family loves him very much. He's the smartest and funniest guy. We all love him, absolutely. Unfortunately, he is a fucking crackhead. Like, straight up smoking crack, doing all the bullshit that crackheads do. My problem is, at this point, we've always lived 12 or more hours from each other, and recently he's been hitting me up, or more hours away from each other, and recently he's been hitting me up more than ever, saying, oh, it's raining here, I need a ride, I need an Uber, just send me $5, $10. Problem is,
Let me tell you, homie, he's not getting an Uber with that $5 or $10.
I only live about an hour from where he's at now, and have been because I travel for work. So the problem I'm having is, do I blow up my spot and tell his ass, hey, I live an hour away from you, don't bullshit me? Or do I just let him do crackhead shit and ignore him for a while? Because the problem is, I'm afraid if I let him do crackhead shit, he's going to forget that we're actually his family and not just people to hit up for money. I don't know, man. Maybe you can hit me back with a little bit of advice.
No, that's a tough one right
love
there.
Your Greek food, love your Greek people. Hopefully your views aren't too curly. Love you. Bye.
Interesting. Crackhead brother. You guys have any crackhead relatives or just drug addicts or anything like that?
Just out.
My advice would be to... If he asks for something, you buy him what he asked for. You know what I mean? If he asks for an Uber, you don't send him money, you get him the Uber.
The question here is, do I tell my
Simple as
crackhead
that.
brother I live closer to him than I used to?
What's he hitting him up for? Ubers
Money.
to him? Or
So his crackhead brother thinks he's lives 12 hours away, which I guess he did at one point. He lives 1 hour away. In reality, the crackhead doesn't know that. And yeah, he said he's hitting me up like $5, $10 for an Uber for blah 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 blah, just reaching out like that. And he's worried basically, if his brother knows how close he is, he'll really lean into the asks.
Gotcha.
And
And
do you think though? Because a crackhead, does he really want to be face to face with the people he's asking for money?
Yeah, don't care.
Yeah. If they'll enable him and give
Don't
him
you
money.
think he'd be I guess no. I guess crack.
He wants crack.
Better chance to rob him.
All right, Elvis. Wow, you're
Cracks
speaking
behind the wheel.
Yeah, true. Interesting.
Like, fuck, come on now.
Damn. I wonder how long he's
much
lived. He used to live 12 hours away?
Yeah. And recently he moved. Okay. He moved an hour away.
Can I get a
an
totem
hour
piece?
is
That'd be
still,
cool.
Look, for most people that's pretty easy. A crackhead, an hour might as well be 12 hours. What's this guy gonna walk 5 hours to you? You know what I mean?
He's got a point.
Do you think he's gonna go hang out at his house? No, there's no crack at his house. What's he really worried about here?
I feel like if you know,
I mean, there's crack
someone's
everywhere, bro.
1 hour drive away from you and not a 12-hour drive, you could really escalate the guilt and the asks or favors or who knows what. It just it is a huge difference.
Like the worst case scenario here is some guy, his brother owes money to, drives to his house. You know what I mean? It's no, I know my brother. We can go to my brother's house. He can, you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm worried about here.
Yeah, and then he's bringing some guy named Captain Zippy or something. And they're just in his kitchen.
So what's the all right, so how far gone is your bro? And I mean, I don't want to tell you. It seems have you tried to get him into fucking rehab or some shit?
I don't understand why that's not an option.
Right,
here.
right.
I mean,
Rehab doesn't do shit. Let's be honest.
We've made peace with him being a crackhead for eternity. All right, what else we got, little Eldo?
Hey, Stavi, it's Trevor, and hello to guests as well. So I've been with my current girlfriend for just about 5 years, going on to 6 now.
Okay.
and I want to propose this year.
Oh, very nice.
Really excited. I've already got it planned out. I've already asked for her mother's blessing and everything.
Very cute.
The problem is my family. You see, a couple years ago, they had a huge falling out with my girlfriend and just completely, like, now hate her. What had happened was my sister, the psycho crazy bitch, was on multiple medications for anger issues and bipolar shit. We got in a fist fight. Pepper sprayed me.
Fist fight
I went to jail.
with your
All that
sister?
shit for a day. Well, my girlfriend, who comes from a more, I guess, preppy upbringing, a lot more, a lot.
Preppy. She comes from a background he would consider not getting maced by your sister. You know, prep. She shopped at Aeropostale. Not that her family wasn't abusive. Anyway,
Oh my god, that is fucking funny. That's a great one-liner.
A lot more money. We'll just say that.
Not trash.
Well, she called CPS on my sister, which definitely was not okay. But you know,
Yo, that's pretty
was,
fucked up. I don't know about none of that. No CPS, none of that. Unless it's like actually like necessary, you know what I mean? I don't know, fucked up. Ain't gonna cap. Ain't gonna cap. That a little fucked up.
That is a little. That is snitch behavior.
My girlfriend weathered it out, and we worked on some stuff. But we're still working on stuff with my family, and it's slowly getting better. But it's very obvious, like
they don't like it.
Clearly want me to find someone else. And I'm just wondering, like, I need your advice on how, when I do propose this year, that's just the plan. How do I talk to my mom about that? How do I tell my mom and my sister that we're now engaged? Because I feel like the reaction is definitely not going to be good.
You don't say.
So yeah, I'm just really trying to figure out how to navigate that and figure that out. But yeah, Savi, you guys have a great day, guys. Love you.
Hey man, listen. Here's my advice. You fucked your way out of white trash, okay? Your girlfriend's rich pussy's like a UFO hovering above your trailer park, and you just need to fucking get sucked right into the pussy and up out of fucking having Hot Pockets for Easter Sunday brunch.
Run into that fire in the sky, bro. Yeah, I think people have to realize, like, as soon as you get married or engaged, your wife is more important than your sibling.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
they're much more
this
important.
is your family.
Parent, there's a debate, but sibling more important.
I think,
Parents, no.
I think it is the, like, I think they're absolutely more important. And if you're fully committed, that's the thing. When you decide to get engaged to somebody, you're basically saying, this is my family now. This is my like, and I don't. It's not like I'm not saying everybody has to. You know, it's nice if you can stay close with your your birth family, whatever you want to call it, your parents, your siblings, all that kind of stuff. And certainly, I think it's for the best if you kind of merge families. But that, even your mom, your dad, your sister, they become your extended family. Like, your family is now you and your wife, you and your
children and
fiance.
shit.
If you have kids, that's your fucking family. It's
Facts.
So if you're making this decision, in my opinion, you have to be prepared for her to be more important than them. And you have to be prepared to.
Ben and Jerry's just casually chilling here.
Oh,
bro, it was so good earlier.
I think talk to your family, and if they're disrespectful about it, if they're then you just have to. I think you have to draw a line of, like, you have to behave a certain way to be around me and my wife or me and my fiance, or we just can't be together. Like, we can't be. I'm not coming and visiting anymore. We can't have.
There's plenty of people who don't talk to their families anymore. You know what I mean? And you have to be.
I'm not coming for. Like,
now you gotta think too, is this bitch ever likely to leave you? Right? Like, if she's likely to leave you, is your family gonna be able to accept you back if you sit there and turn your back on them? A lot to think about there, young man.
The white elephant Christmas, the Christmas gift exchange where it's every single one is a pack of Marlboro Reds. I'm not coming to that anymore. Everyone, like, so. Yeah, dude, I mean, now her calling CPS, that is snitch white lady behavior, I agree. To call it on for her kids, like, for a fight you guys had, as someone who is poor, that is fucked up. Did she apologize? Like, that's the other thing, like, you fought your sister. You ended up in jail. Did she end up in jail too? Like, was it one of those, or did you do something wrong? Has your girl apologized for calling the cops on your sister? Like, is there something you think you can do to make amends? Make it. Do your part. Do everything you feel like you should do, whatever you were in the wrong for, make up for it, and then have a conversation with your family and be like, this is the decision. I love this person more than anything. Here, and then like see how they take it, and
I have a different take. I think you guys should fight again.
Yeah.
And just
whoever
determine,
wins.
Whoever wins. If you beat your sister's ass, you're allowed to marry this girl.
Yeah, that's fair. You each select your own weapon. It's like they come out to the fucking
like John Wick.
Yeah. And she sets the terms. She's like, we will be fighting with maces.
So my question, I came to my hometown for Thanksgiving. I live on the West Coast, from the Midwest, St. Louis. And I ended up going on a date with a friend of a friend that just kind of got facilitated randomly. We had a great time, and we ended up hooking up and sleeping together, and she's gorgeous, and we seem to really get along and be into each other. But, she lives in my hometown. I live very far away on the West Coast. She also has a kid. I don't have any children. I'm 29. And I just don't know. Is it something that I should kind of pursue, or do I just let it be a standalone?
This man is living. This man is living through a life.
Just something random. So if you could help me out in any ways, and good luck getting swole next time.
Of course.
Sweet man.
This man is living through a fucking Lifetime Thanksgiving movie.
Since your husband fell down in that pine tree cutting accident.
Yeah, it's like those are your options, man. Either live a fucking Lifetime movie and move back to your hometown after a single mother teaches you the meaning of love.
Oh, man.
You slow down. This also, by the way, the pussy must have been top notch for him to even be calling in.
Yeah.
Oh, this woman has a kid and lives in my hometown. Should I make it work? Imagine.
Oh, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the place I grew up and fight all my old demons. Plus this half a lady. This lady's half product. Or the dad. You gotta deal with the dad. I would always.
It's like the dad's his old friend.
Single mom.
This is perfect. Give us the child's perspective.
I would always say, scout the ex, the baby's daddy, because if he's chaotic, he's gonna fuck your relationship with this woman up. It's gonna. His
kid is probably fucked up.
His kid's gonna be pinned against you.
Yep.
You're gonna be. I'm telling you right now, you're going in an uphill battle.
Right.
But if you do have a great connection.
If the guck is tremendous.
I mean, if the guck is...
Let's be honest, what connection? He went on one date and got sucked off once, so she's got to be throwing it back like you wouldn't believe.
She's got that Oregon Trail neck.
She's sucking you off at a strenuous pace.
Yeah. She's going to have you do a reverse Lewis and Clark. You're going to go back east. But you... I mean, dude, 29's a young stepdad. But it's also, you are in that range.
It's not that young.
You're right.
You know?
I would...
We got comedy brain, dude. Because, like, I remember, like, the first time I went back and I visited my brother, like, a couple years ago. And in my head, it's all comedy. All our friends, we stay out forever. Everyone fucking... You have friends that are 20. You have friends that are 50. You have, So it's like... And then you go back, and I look at my little brother, and it's like, all his friends were married. He's engaged. He's running a business. I'm like, oh... This is what I should be doing.
Yeah.
So it's not that he's that off here, but it is a matter of like, do you want to hold on to your youth a little longer? Because you're in that range where you could a little bit. Or do you want to make it work with this woman? And it's like...
But it's also Midwest. He's on the West Coast. I was on the West Coast from the Midwest and ended up going on a date.
Yeah.
You're not that far. You're not like East Coast, West Coast. It's Midwest.
And it's your hometown, which is like it gives you an excuse to visit if you want to.
I would say...
Having said that, go ahead.
My thing is see where it goes. Keep talking to her. Put it as a maybe.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't let it drag forever because you also don't want a you don't want to like just kind of lead this woman on who's
Yeah.
trying to get her. She's
Dude.
unless she's not. Maybe she's like, hey, I'm a single mom,
I'ma
but
tell
I
you right
want some
now,
dick on the side.
Most single moms.
I remember DeVito was telling me like he just never like knew like if his mom was ever hooking up because she just kept it discreet.
I mean, dude.
And it's like that.
I wish.
Maybe that. Maybe
wish.
that's what this guy. Maybe this mom just wants to get her pussy knocked loose every couple weeks. You know, maybe she takes a trip over to you.
That could be a thing where, you know,
It's
her
possible.
sister watches the kid. She comes out to the West Coast.
Yeah, she lets her hair down, wears a bikini, fucking
Yeah, she got some
pretends.
pictures that her son finds in 7 years that makes her resent her. Normal stuff.
Yeah. Her happiness
Yeah.
photo album that you're not in.
So I would say stepdad combine, but it's not the draft yet.
Right.
They're going to see your skills.
And here's the thing. My knee-jerk reaction is, no, this is fucking insane. Like, honestly, if it were me, and it's like, but also, I'm more afraid of intimacy than this guy, it sounds like.
I mean, this
But if there was a girl at 32 who had a kid, I'm 32, I go back home to Baltimore, I hook up with a girl, she's gorgeous, she has a kid, I'm just like, I can't. Personally, I can't. But if you're ready, who knows?
I wonder if this guy, it's like, you know, okay, put in some years in the West Coast, went all right, but just missing St. Louis,
That happens.
missing the creature
Could have
comforts.
stacked cash and get a nice place in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Happens a lot in New York.
I
People
would
do
say
their
it's maybe.
people do their decade in New York and then move back home.
Yeah, pussies.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So those are your two paths, buddy. Hold on, cling on to your youth and give it a run, or build a new life in the West Coast. Or if you're feeling like if home is calling you back like Eldis is saying, here's your option. So I wouldn't do
Hi, Savvy. Hi, Aldis.
Stop reading
Okay,
ahead,
so
man.
it's a difficult question, but I think Savvy particularly might be the one that can help me out here. The problem
live
is
in the
that
moment.
essentially I am a 40-year-old man, but I have this crippling obsession with very large-breasted women.
Crippling.
And it's been going on pretty much my whole life. I can't remember a point where it wasn't kind of a constant. It comes and goes, but
Comes and
basically
goes.
the last couple of
Comes and
years,
goes.
it's particularly bad. And 2 years ago, I met a woman who's 36 who has like ridiculously big tits, basically.
That's
Like,
awesome, dude.
like you wouldn't see it bigger maybe for like if you walk around the city for 2 months, you might see another big one. You know, it's like that.
Interesting metric.
And so, luckily or not, hooked up, and basically she's just an awful person in nearly every way, except for the tits, and it's just sort of like starting to destroy my life. I mean, she's done some horrific things, like we had argue really horrifically, which I never normally do argue, but only with her. She's really like drives me out the wall. She's locked me in the apartment a few times and like a switch key, hitting me, like honestly, threatening to kill me.
But she's got massive tits, bro. This fucking
Like,
guy.
quite seriously threatening to kill me, though, like talking about how she's gonna do it. Stuff. But I always just end up the police were involved at one point even. But it's just I always end up going back just for the breast basically. And I'm sure you maybe had some. I know you're a fan as well. Maybe you've had some similar experiences.
Yeah.
And I'm just working out how do I kind of get rid. For the record, yeah, I am 40 with a breast obsession, which isn't the best, but generally speaking, kind of don't struggle to get women at all. Like, I'm fairly good looking, fairly successful, all that stuff. So it's like I don't really struggle in that department, but it's just I just can't let her go, and it is starting to affect me in different ways. I think because it's starting to like she's just a toxic person basically that like is trying to take over my life. So any help would be great. Thank you.
I mean, dude, this is awesome. This
guy's gotta go to rehab for tits.
She's hit me, locked me in the apartment, threatened to kill me, credibly threatened to kill me, and I keep going back. It's like, dude, this is it. You have
That's some self-respect.
Some things are, you know what I mean?
Unless her breast milk is gold.
I mean, I get it. I do get where I unfortunately fully understand where he's coming from.
Dude, him saying, I mean, she's got the best tits
You could walk around a city for 2 months' time.
They're probably the biggest tits you'd see. That's such an interesting. Like, you can't give us a size. We have a. We have a standardized way.
Time and space. Those tits are so wonderful.
That's awesome. You can walk around the city.
Oh my God.
That really is a medieval metric for things.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look.
Oh my
You had to
God.
give like that's like. There's a classic saying. She's not yours. It's just your turn. And it seems like your turn has ended
You know
here.
what other good saying is? The only thing that will give you trouble in life is tits and tires. That's right, brother.
Nice, man. That's another very good saying. You're right. And so, look, the ride's over.
Yeah.
You're like, let's say there's an awesome roller coaster, and the first time you go, you're like, that was really fun.
You keep riding, you're gonna
my
get
tummy
sick.
hurts a little bit though, but it's fun. Why don't I go again? And then you're a little more, and then you've ridden it 8 times in a row. You're throwing up all over yourself. You're shitting your pants. You're like, maybe it's
Is
time.
the line to ride the ride that's going to make you sick worth it for King to Ka?
Maybe it's time to do a different ride. Get on the bumper cars.
Go to the zoo.
Go to
Maybe
bumper cars.
leave the amusement park completely.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what kind of woman going to the safari is. I'm not going to say that.
What?
I'm just going to move on.
I didn't know what joke I was making.
No. I'm kidding.
a black joke?
Yes, it was going to be a racist joke.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was like a pig joke.
No.
I'm glad I'm thinking along the same lines of stuff.
Not racist. Woo! Give it time.
Anyway,
Dude,
so
you got to leave her, brother.
yeah, it's
I
over.
mean-
There's nothing else here, dude.
You know what? I kind of want to disagree here.
Please.
I sort of.
Oh my
I want,
Please,
I want this guy to keep going with this. I hear it in his voice. He's not ready. It's not as bad
He
as
is.
he's saying.
He's ready.
He's like so happy in his voice.
I know.
Dude,
I've been
like-
here.
Like talking about this girl's tits and like. I feel like when some shit like this happens on like some level, both people like enjoy it. Enjoy like the
there's a trauma
masochism
bond.
of it. Yeah.
Dude,
So-
I've been in this situation. It's incredibly hard to get out of, and there just something will bring you back no matter how much it hurts you. You got to get out.
I'm personally.
Block, no contact, 90 days,
Yeah.
no
Listen,
sex, no
it'd
masturbation.
be something if she was just kind of cunty. I'd agree. But we're talking
Try and
hitting
kill
you.
you, hitting
he
you.
said threatened to kill me.
Hitting is crazy.
He said, trying to kill me. Quite seriously, trying to kill me. Like, talking about it, always ending up getting back together for the breasts.
I don't know. I think he could, at the very least, leave her in the rotation.
No.
Like, try to hit it up every
Elvis,
3 or
you're
4
sick.
months and just like
You're sick.
go get some other pussy. Like fuck around. Find some
Although-
other big titty chicks. But
That's
I
what I'm
low-key
saying, it's
agree with
over.
Elvis.
You know how on the last one you were like, I need to know the context of the bullet? We need to see a picture. Maybe
We
if
do.
we see a picture of the tits, we'll
How
be like,
nice are they?
stay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That is true. We do need to see a picture of these tits. So
We
why
didn't
don't
even
you?
know what race the tits were.
I think
You know?
it's more about the shape than the color for me. Like, how fat are these tits? How good are they looking? You know, she's 36. He said. You know what I'm saying?
But he kept harping on this thing like, I'm 40. It's like, okay, are you 40 like you're not going to get a girl with big tits again? Or are you 40 you should be over this tit behavior? You know?
Interesting.
And also, maybe address
You never
what
get
it
over
is
the tip
about-
behavior. I'm speaking on gentlemen on all for gentlemen on all behalfs. You never get over the tits.
Boobs. That like is
They're
bringing
awesome.
you to
There's
your
nothing-
knees.
there's
Yeah,
nothing
they
to
are.
address.
But to be this
Right hand to
obsessed
God.
with
There's
a
nothing
body
to
part
address.
is a bit much.
Yeah.
Like he clearly got a boner while breastfeeding as a child.
I don't think that's necessarily it. Sometimes you just like a nice big pair of tits.
Everything goes back to childhood.
I suppose, but look, there's people that are gonna make you bust. All of us, you know what I mean? There's certain people that'll make us bust.
My grandmother had big tits, and I'm not like a huge tit guy.
Did she have a big black dick too?
She told me to stay away from those, and I think that's why I gravitate towards them. I think that's why I like tits and a big black back.
All right, peace, bro.
So anyway, I am of the like, you've reached
Peace, Tony.
the point, you've crossed the Rubicon here. It's been fun. You fucked her a bunch of times.
Yeah,
You can jack
totally
off to
agree.
this and smile. You'll remember these tits. There's certain tits that you will never forget.
I will say though,
Facts.
do not remember this. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
No.
This whole
No,
experience,
no, no, no,
because if you start to reminisce, you will forget the bad and only remember the good and go back to it.
You won't though.
I think you will.
If you're weak-minded, yes, you will.
This
but,
guy is so obsessed with tits. He's getting locked in
but
his
look,
apartment. He's
but
weak-minded.
he's a fan of tits. There are pairs
He's
of
not
tits.
just a fan, dude.
Dude, listen, I get it. If somebody gets it, I get it.
He's not
But
just
you're
a
not
fan,
this
dude.
level.
If I found a perfect pair of titties, they might ruin my life for a year. Yes, that's true. They might. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
I'm the same way with butts.
Yeah. Your own.
Was it in Reno or Vegas where you got sprayed down?
Reno.
Okay.
Sprayed down with
By the cops.
The sheriff.
That's probably.
I have a new father here. Just had a daughter a couple months ago.
Okay.
She'll be a year coming up soon. And you seem like a guy that's, well, nice way to put it, just had sex with a lot of whores. I don't want my daughter to be, all due respect to you, I don't want my daughter to be the kind of girl that will just randomly have sex with somebody like you. So
Some of these women are wonderful people. Thank you very much.
Please let me know. If you have any advice as to how I can keep that from happening, just, please let me know. You know, always happy to hear from you and whatever that Albanian guy's name is and whoever the guest you
This
have on.
guy is one of the most disrespectful phone calls I've ever gotten on this show.
Are they fucking around? Or is that for real?
I do think. Okay, he's worried about his daughter growing up and becoming promiscuous. Which, by the way, weird thing to think about a baby. Let's start right
I was
there.
gonna say, dude, that was my
Couple
first thing.
months, you're already thinking about her sucking dick.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? That's number one. That's fucking atrocious that you're thinking this way.
This is a troll to you, right? I mean, it has to
I mean, but at the same time, I do
He's
think
right.
there are being yeah. At the same time, I'm not the percentage of women that I've had sex with that fully love their dad. It ain't that high, I guess.
It ain't
but
that
you gotta
high.
couch this in different terms is my point. Why you know? His question is, how do I raise a woman that wouldn't fuck you? That's basically what he's asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't listen to podcasts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But
Not-
I mean, if
are you fat? Are you a fat, charming man? If not, you have almost nothing to worry about. The girls that I've hooked up with usually don't like their dad, or their dad was a fat, charismatic man, and
Yeah.
it's one of those two. So either lose weight or stick around.
I would also say you nailed it at the beginning, dude. You can't worry when they're a couple months old. Like they're not doing anything to make you concerned at fucking
That's
24
crazy.
months. Yeah, so
that
let her,
is fucking weird to
Yeah.
even be thinking about your kid fucking at that age.
yeah, you
man.
gotta let her start to go to school and see how she dresses.
But even
before.
I will say, you worrying about this is actually a bad sign, because it's these weird hyper-focused dads that almost try and like the thing everybody has to realize is your kids are gonna be human beings.
Yes.
And everything you did, they're gonna do. Even the shit that scares you, because you know you did dumb shit.
Yes.
You know you made mistakes. You know you had bad experiences as well as good experiences. I got news for you. That's gonna happen. But you also don't want to be one of those weird uptight dads that's like proud when his son gets pussy and is like, no one can touch my daughter. Your daughter's a human being.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to. And maybe this is where me and Paul's opinions diverge, because Paul's like, I think we should lock her in a room until she's 24 and then she can date. But like, your daughter is like gonna have the same desires any other human being has, and you worrying about this all heightens it to the fact where it's like she's gonna be hyper aware of this being something that bothers you, and if it becomes a thing where you're almost
Pushing her to it.
Exactly. It's like kids also rebel, dude.
Yes.
And this is one of the most there is no more textbook rebellion than like trying to get your daughter not to date and making sure she like doesn't become promiscuous. And then if you had just let her be a normal person who has like a solid little cute high school relationship. She has a normal, you know, the way she, you know, relates to dating is healthier than if you try and forbid her, so she's sneaking out and sucking dick.
I was gonna just
right
say,
away.
Do you think there has to have been a Greek girl that sucked the dick of a culture her father didn't want her to suck?
Yes.
And she did just because.
Yeah. Oh, 100%, 100%. And yeah, there's there's plenty of rebellion coming this way too, where it's like a lot of girls, like uptight parents, like to you know, hook up with like messes.
Yeah.
Like when shit wasn't going good for me, it was like even when I, you know.
What parents need to realize, and this is real advice, what parents need to realize is if their children see them trusting them, like if the kid sees, oh, my parents trust me and know, that's gonna push a kid in the right direction to go, my parents know I'm gonna do the right thing, and in their head they're gonna do the right thing.
Right.
Or they're gonna want to do the right thing. Because
Yes.
kids like that don't want to disappoint, and they realize that they were
Facts.
raised right, and their parents are like, no, my kid's gonna I have the trust of my parents, I'm gonna do the right thing. If you're all over them,
Sometimes.
then it's like, they're annoying, I'm gonna sneak. Those are the kids that sneak out.
Totally.
You know, that's what I would say.
100%. Yeah, and it's like, so you're already off to a bad start, I would say. Just be cool, man. I don't know what weird sex hang-ups you have where you're worried about a baby fucking fat.
Yo, what up, Style? What's going on, my guy? Calling in from DC, man. Just got a quick question. Like, do you think karma is real?
Karma,
Because I think I'm going through it. I spent a long time as a side piece, side bitch, whatever you want to call it, side guy.
Of course.
And I think it's just catching up to me. Being the side guy was the greatest. I ain't have to spend no time. I didn't have to buy any gifts. It was just dick and good times. At the expense of other guys, I guess. But now I think it's starting to come back because I try and do it the right way. Can't get no woman. It's just not happening. There's always something crazy, something unpredictable, and I can't really put my finger on it. Or am I just built to be a side guy at this point?
Interesting.
Sorry, man. Appreciate your opinion, your advice. Keep doing what you do, man. Loving the show. Be easy.
Thank you, yes. Wow, the side bitches lament. This is tough. Yeah, I've, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say I haven't, you know, maybe done a little bit of this myself. I don't know that it's not, I don't think karma is real, but I think it's kind of we had a similar thing before. It's like, it's within your own head. If you think karma is real, then it kind of becomes this thing where it's like this self-fulfilling, like I'm being punished for my deeds kind of thing.
Yes.
Whereas like you're not. That shit's not fucking real. You know how many like slave owners died happy in a bed surrounded by their loved ones? Karma doesn't fucking exist. Evil people rule the world. They will never ever have to face their crimes. Occasionally one does by accident and we all get to rejoice. But for the most part, the world is ruled by the most heinous individuals who don't care about us, and they will have the best, you know, they will get to enjoy the best lives. So I would say karma's not real personally, you know.
I think I have nothing to add.
Yeah.
I'm like, we built like Mount Rushmore to these people. And, like, most of the statues of them are still up.
Yeah, exactly. So don't worry about the karma. But now, there is a flip side. It is harder. It's like being a side bitch is guerrilla warfare versus conventional warfare. You know? You don't have anything to protect when you're a side bitch. You have nothing to maintain. You just go in and you fuck shit up. You get a little pussy. You leave before, you know.
You hide under a bed.
The
next morning.
Yeah, doing safe passage.
Let's close the Fat Boy. Do this. Go regen my bullshit here. What are you saying? Hmm. I don't know what to put on, chat. I just don't. You fucking cunt. King Black Dragon? 120 worms? Fuck. Sweet dreams, princess. Running a train. Yo, savage. I won $200 playing blackjack earlier. $210. $110 actually, rather. It's pretty gratifying. I'm just going all in first hand. Fuck it. YOLO. Yo, 210? It was 110 because I had put in $100. I technically won 100. So, that's my bad. I fucked with the maths. This man raises? Like, what a bitch. Ace 5. I gotta play this smart. I'll play this smart. I want to just be like, fold that hand. Table setting. Oof, that would have been a good hand for me. But that being said, there's maybe another ace out there, honestly. I feel as though this guy here might nickel. No, he would have snap called if he had an ace. Never mind. Yeah, try and bully me, buddy. Oh, yeah, they all folded? Come on, you all scared a little 3-bet, baby. That's a fold. Himmity, ha. NBA. Pacers Bucks game. Pacers, they're just gonna win that series. It's not even worth watching. Jack 4, check fold. I'm getting some pretty shiesty hands right now. All that moves. I'm fucking shoving all in, baby. I don't even care. I feel good about this hand, even though it's pretty bad. I'm being honest. King, ace, 7 ace, 7 ace. Ah! The comeback with chat. The comeback. Can we have the comeback?
Was 14 years old when she disappeared.
You know, I'm really bored. I wonder if I got anything to do. I know what I can do.
October 2011. Flyers are placed around the small town of
7.
Duke, Illinois, asking residents for their help in finding
Yes,
a
baby, let's go.
girl named Cheyenne Kircher.
We got that
A well-known
flush.
member of the community with a notoriously troubled home life, it was perhaps unsurprising when her family woke to find the girl had vanished, leaving behind just a single note stating, "Mom and Dad, you haven't done nothing wrong, but by the time you get this letter, I will be gone. Don't worry about me. I will always love you. You won't find me because I don't want to be found. So at last I say goodbye. Love, Shy." The handwriting was hers, and most importantly, forensic analysts determined that it was not written under any sort of duress, leaving Cheyenne's case rather clean-cut. She was a runaway, and had left, at least partially, of her own volition.
Come on, buddy, call.
Why
I know you
exactly
want to.
did she leave, and where exactly had she gone? Questions that only grew more pressing as the days turned to weeks, and then months. And before the town knew it, Cheyenne Kircher had been missing for an entire year. And aside from one single note, left in the time period prior to her disappearance, Cheyenne had managed to leave essentially no trail behind. That is, in the physical world at least.
Hi everybody, this is the new profile of Shy Shiloh Show.
Despite being described as a fairly socially awkward kid, Cheyenne had found comfort in the world of social media. She frequently posted to her Facebook page and her multiple YouTube channels, which even today sit practically unheard of, with her very first channel hosting just 4 subscribers. But by discovering these accounts, investigators in turn were able to catch a glimpse into what life was like for Cheyenne in the years and months leading to her disappearance, with this trail eventually guiding them to one video in particular, a video that exposed a grim secret within the case that stood before them. Whether they knew it or not, when they first found these YouTube channels, they had simultaneously stumbled across the smoking gun and Cheyenne Kircher's disappearance, and inadvertently, one of the darkest channels across all of YouTube.
Dad, look around. I don't want you getting caught in the camera.
Cheyenne was 14 when she disappeared in October 2011.
Where this horrifying accident happened around 3:30.
I came to a realization of something.
I ran over there. I'm bleeding profusely here at the moment.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
Before we get too far into this, I want to thank today's sponsor, PBS Debt, for helping to make this content financially viable.
Go, baby.
And ironically, for helping to keep me out of debt. With the holiday season now over, those holiday bills have likely already hit. That is very over to.
And I'm ready for action.
To some, it came as
Nice
little
hand.
surprise
Appreciate
to
that, brother.
Cheyenne
If I
wanting
pushed
that
all in right there, I knew that guy
relationship.
would have just fucking. I knew he didn't have anything. You know what I mean? I could just tell by the way this guy's been playing. He just didn't have shit.
Father, Lori had remarried to a man named Terry Abbas, whom Cheyenne referred to as her dad. But making things a bit more confusing was the fact that Terry wasn't the only.
Yeah, a good fold for me. Someone here has got like flip a club, bro. I want to see a flush here. On God. Ooh, 3, 2, 3. Yeah, good thing I folded, bro. Called his bluff, yes sir. Jack 4. I got the 4, yeah, the straight. King 5, fold that. Right now, honestly, I'm just trying to accumulate as many chips as possible. I've already been down to 1,000 chips. I was already down to 1,000 chips, Squirt. And we made the comeback. We made the fucking comeback, baby. The rags to riches. Ooh, I could have 2 pair, but I don't know. I feel as though someone's got a 10 here. One of these 3 have got a 10. I don't know who, but one of them do. Maybe not.
Marion County 911. Is anybody experiencing flu-like or COVID-19 symptoms?
No, somebody's shooting in my hub. I'm at FedEx in Plainsville.
What's the address?
There's gunshots everywhere.
Okay,
Can you hurry?
what is the address?
The address is 8951 Mirabelle Road.
How many shots did you hear?
I don't know if anybody got shot. Can we go out down here? Can we run on way to the end and go out?
Don't go outside. Stay where you're safe.
8951 Mirabelle Road.
I want you to stay with me.
Young boy, all in.
When a young boy's mother notices his odd behaviors, intensifying year by year, she begins to worry about him. It began as a child when young Brandon Hole insisted on wearing 3 pairs of shorts at a time. That seemed innocuous enough until years later, when he developed an unusual obsession that soon went off the rails. This was the bedroom of that same boy. Only now he was well into his teenage years, and his true love is depicted on the colorful posters hanging on these walls. The cartoon ponies you see are the central characters on a children's animated television series, My Little Pony. Most people would do anything for the love of their life, but few knew just how far Brandon was willing to go for his. And the ones that did know would soon wonder how they didn't see the horrific outcome staring them right in the face.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Brandon, please?
Oh, yeah, this is Brandon.
Brandon Hole was no stranger to tragedy. In this phone call with police, you'll quickly learn how his demons began to develop at such an early age. His mother, Sheila, estimates he was only 4 years old as she describes the dramatic incident you're about to hear.
I mean, he had, like, be real depressed one day and be like, you know, I ought to just do what my dad did.
How did his dad kill himself?
So.
Okay. Did he find him or did he see that?
No, he was there when we got into a real bad argument, and his dad said,
I just gotta fold this hand.
Whatever, if you leave with the kids, I'm going to myself, and I said, go ahead. He was, I think, 4 then.
It seemed this haunting memory would follow Brandon everywhere he went for the rest of his life. Before long, Sheila would see his struggles start to manifest in unusual behaviors, including his insistence on wearing 3 pairs of shorts at a time, the way he would rock back and forth as he watched television, and how if his routine tasks were interrupted, the whole sequence would begin again. He was eventually diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder. Sensing something was off, Sheila took her troubled son to Barrington Health Center in Indianapolis, but there she would learn there was more going on than she ever knew. The first visit in 2011, when Brandon was 9, would prove to be his first of many. But with every visit, the outcomes grew worse and worse. And ultimately, it all culminated in some of the most terrorizing moments ever caught on camera. Less than a year after being diagnosed with a bevy of disorders, including disruptive behavior disorder, anxiety, obsessive-compulsive disorder, and depression, Brandon's behaviors would soon become much more aggressive. Thanks to his ever-increasing temper, his mother took him back for another visit 1 year later. As it turned out, his mother's fears were no exaggeration, and the medical records are damning evidence that prove it. From excessive lying to disrespectful behavior, Brandon's temper was now only part of a growing list of concerns. But for Brandon, it was just the beginning. It's May of 2013. Brandon is 11. A police officer was dispatched to the home Sheila and Brandon shared with Sheila's boyfriend, Keith Larson.
Buck says this fucking idiot just shoves all in.
Brandon were engaged in a water fight, and when Keith sprayed him with the garden hose, Brandon flew into an unexpected rage. He'd locked himself in the bathroom where he proceeded to destroy items inside. Sheila alleged that she picked the lock, after which Brandon left the bathroom and Sheila became his target. That's when Brandon snapped. He punched and slapped Sheila in the face multiple times, kicked her in the legs, and bit her on the forearm. She followed as he ran for the kitchen and grabbed 2 table knives out of a drawer. Then, in a mad scramble, charged at his own mother. He trapped her in the family room and wouldn't allow her to leave. It seemed like something unthinkable was about to happen. But just when she thought there was no escape, police arrived in the nick of time. And the
I'm fucking shoving on this. I don't even care.
Somehow, Sheila only sustained a small wound to her right forearm. But her
No, he had the 10 ace. Oh, GG. Nice hand, bro.
been all but confirmed.
Nice hand. That's why I kind of, dude. I was thinking he might have it, bro.
After that incident with his mother,
I was thinking he might have it. That was good for him. Good hand.
Year, Brandon would ascend another step on that stairway to madness. He quit school in 2014 and never got beyond the 6th grade level. He stayed home, his depression ever present, and isolated from the world, worsening his condition. It seemed to manifest in his chilling search history. You've already learned about his obsession with My Little Pony, but while left alone, Brandon had been researching something far more sinister. In 2015, Brandon was assessed by the Riley Children's Foundation. His search history included an obsessive interest in mass shootings. He told the assessor that, quote, "I feel bad for the victims, the families." When asked if he could put himself in the shoes of the perpetrators, he denied it, saying, "I don't want to waste my time."
I've actually watched this before. I just remembered. So I'm gonna close that shit.
Or it can draw conclusions. It's a personal computer from Apple, and it's as easy to use as this.
Yes, Raid, House and Garden.
But by taking the proper precautions, you can get the job done safely.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Excuse me.
There was no way to defend herself. She knew she had been caught. As in the hours prior to getting behind the wheel of her car, 21-year-old Gianna Webb had consumed far too many drinks, causing her driving to become uncontrollable and erratic. And after reaching speeds well over 100 miles per hour and driving right past a pair of state troopers, Gianna was now pulled over on the I-95 in South Philadelphia. There, she would be approached by officers Martin Mack and Brandon Siska as she sat one breathalyzer away from facing harsh legal action for her poor decision. But just as
brother, I need to get to
intoxicated woman, their attention would
14th to 17th place. I need to get that $17.
To their radio, alerting them that a
Yo, what's
pedestrian had
good?
been
Chillin',
wandering
bro.
by
How you been? How you
foot on
been?
that very highway just a few miles ahead. Unaware at this point that Gianna was in fact inebriated, and assuming that the pedestrian was a far more pressing concern, the officers sprang into action and sped away into the night, allowing Gianna to leave freely and breathe the ultimate sigh of relief.
We've been saying, Kyle?
Clearly she had dodged a bullet, but rather than being thankful that she had avoided certain and serious legal ramifications, the incident instead seemed to inflate her ego, as she immediately took to Twitter, still parked on the side of the road, writing in a braggadocious manner, "Why the cop pull me and he say I'm doing 110 and a 50? As strange of a response as this may have been, to narrowly avoiding a life-changing arrest, this was surprisingly on brand for Gianna, as between incessant posting about how much she loves to drink, she would also tweet, "If you ask me, I'm the best drunk driver ever."
2 minutes later.
This was clearly a pattern for Gianna, a normalized action, as she believed that she was fully capable of driving drunk, and also that she was actually good at it, which is not only incredibly frightening, but also far from the truth. Immediately after tweeting this message out, Gianna would again speed off into the night, having gotten away with her drunk driving once more. Though, ironically, just minutes later, she would again approach those very same officers that had just pulled her over, as well as that very pedestrian they were trying to help. Only this time, there was a problem. She was going far too fast, and was impaired to the point that her reaction time was severely delayed. She quickly began to swerve out of control, and by that point, there was no stopping. And in an instant, Gianna would careen her vehicle directly into officers Martin Mack and Brandon Siska, as well as that same pedestrian they were attempting to save, striking all three at unimaginable speeds. As the car finally came to a stop, all three of the men lay motionless on the pavement. None of them were alive, with the only survivor of the incident being Gianna, the best drunk driver ever.
If you don't stop your friend from drinking and driving, you're as good as dead.
March 30th, 2017. A disturbing video begins circulating across Twitter, showing a woman hanging out of a window, clinging on for dear life with one hand. Below her was 7 stories of nothing, leading to concrete ground and metal. Certain death for anyone unfortunate enough to fall from that height. Understandably, the woman is crying and begging to be saved, yelling over and over again to "Hold me, hold me."
And the guy's just recording her.
Especially disturbing is the commentary in the background heard in response to these pleas. As the woman desperately clings to the window, another woman stands inches away, holding her phone and recording the ordeal, as she calmly responds to the cries for help by saying, "Oh crazy, come back." It's a chilling line, knowing that one woman was clearly powerless and in dire need of help, while the other woman just stands behind the camera, seeming completely unfazed by the gravity of the situation, waiting for tragedy to strike. And that's exactly what would happen, as the lady soon loses her grip, causing her to plummet to the ground below. Moments later, the camera shows the woman as she lays there deathly still, 7 stories below. It was
Oh,
an
it should be like a
extremely
fucking
shocking
pancake.
video, and one that immediately raised questions as to what exactly had led to this scenario, with millions viewing the video and sharing it across Twitter in a desperate search for answers, as the clip offered nothing else in the way of context. Initially, it was believed and even reported that the woman had done this as a way of taking her own life, and the woman behind the camera seemingly didn't believe that she would go through with it, perhaps just not understanding that by that point, there was literally nothing the hanging woman could have done to pull herself back up. And due to this being the most prominent initial theory, many would walk away from this video believing that it was sadly yet another tragic suicide.
Y'all appreciate
However,
that, Jackson?
There was something that still didn't sit right about this clip, as the cold, callous way that the woman off screen had spoken to this struggling woman just comes across as so off-putting, leading some to believe that there had to be more to this story, a notion that would turn out to be correct.
Damn, I would have had
Upon
trips.
the release of a series of local articles from Kuwait, it would be revealed that this hanging woman's name was actually Adish Sadiq, and what we are witnessing in this video actually isn't an attempted suicide, but rather an attempted murder. At the time, Adish had moved from her home in Ethiopia to quote-unquote work as a maid in Kuwait, and I say this because it would later be revealed that Adish had essentially been a slave to her employer. She had only been working for this particular boss for 3 days, but during this time she had been held captive and was forbidden from leaving the building, making Adish essentially a prisoner or a slave, which sadly is all too common of an occurrence in the area due to something called the kafala system, which is way too complicated to fully dive into here. But on this particular day, Adish finally had enough, and she approached her boss telling her that she was quitting while demanding to be released. Though it wasn't quite that simple, and her boss did not take kindly to this request. In response, Adish would be grabbed and thrown inside of the bathroom of what appears to be some sort of apartment complex, with the room being located near the very top of the building. Once inside, her boss, a woman who to my knowledge has not been publicly named, would lock the door and begin shouting at Adish and proclaiming that she was going to kill her and that no one would ever
Oh, get out of here. I would have had a full house.
For that matter, which
Gross.
was most certainly true given the unbalanced power dynamic in the area between employers and foreign workers. And knowing that the woman was in fact serious with her threats, and that if she were killed in that bathroom, no one would have known, Adish made the split-second decision.
I'm 61st out of 67 right now. We need to come up. We need to double up. And then another double up. Like, we need the come up of a lifetime here.
As slim as it may seem, she had a chance. Going out that window was purely an act of desperation, but to Adish it was the only way.
Fuck, man. I need, like, cards. I need some cards here.
And prepared to plummet to the ground below. But not before her boss pulled out her cell phone to record the woman's final moments, while openly mocking her as she fell to the ground below. This explains the lack of assistance that the camera woman offered, and why she seemed to have such a smug attitude towards the helpless woman, because she didn't care if Adish died. Her life was meaningless to her if she wasn't her slave. And to make this employer's behavior even more jarring, she would immediately upload the video to her very own Snapchat, where it would then be re-recorded and shared across the web. And when questioned about what exactly had happened inside that bathroom, it was this employer that began the lie that Adish was merely trying to take her own life. She had formulated this entire rumor to essentially absolve herself from any responsibility, and it's almost certain that she would have gotten away with this too, had it not been for the fact that
For the meddling kids.
survived.
She survived?
Upon falling to the ground below, Adish's fall would be broken by a metal awning, which more than likely saved her life, as miraculously she was able to physically walk away from the scene with merely a broken arm and a few other non-life-threatening injuries. She'd even go on to give an interview inside the hospital just a few days later, where she
Bro, that's
revealed the truth
fucking
behind
nuts.
this shocking video, with this testimony leading to the arrest of her employer, who would ultimately receive just a few months of jail time.
Only a few
But
months?
still, it's
Oh my
crazy to me just how differently this story could have ended, and probably should have ended. As imagine if this video had never been recorded, and imagine if Adish hadn't survived that fall. I mean, the truth would have literally never been known, which is such a scary and utterly depressing thought. Though thankfully, the story did have a happy ending, a phenomenon that is sadly all too rare when exploring the dark corners of the internet.
I'm just maxing it, I don't even care.
If you've seen my videos before, then you know that the internet is a dark and dangerous place, and in our day and age where everything revolves around it, cybersecurity should be of the utmost importance, which is why I highly recommend today's NordVPN.
Fuck!
Nord is an easy-to-use
No!
VPN that begins immediately protecting your devices with just a single click, or you can even enable auto-connect, which immediately powers on every time you use the internet to ensure you can.
Isn't this like the second ad for this shit?
By going to where you've also chance to interact with their favorite creators in a uniquely intimate way. But with any content like this, there always lies a dark side, as unpredictable events can interrupt the live stream at any moment.
$1 sports bet? Smash.
Unsurprisingly, this has led to countless compilations and clips throughout the web, documenting the many disturbing moments that have happened when creators go live. And of these endless examples, a few have always stood out to me. In the year 2021, a 23-year-old named Chao Quimi had been building a following on the social media site Douyin, the Chinese version of what many of us know today as TikTok, which will actually be featured in the remainder of today's cases. She would post numerous videos and live streams, helping build her follower count to over 100,000 people. It was a more than respectable number, and though she wasn't the most famous person on the platform by any means, many believed that she was well on her way to internet stardom. But before she could get there, she knew that she had to keep a stable job and establish some sort of
You need to
income,
figure out what
and she
the
was
NBA
already
game
in the
is
process
like.
of building her family, being the mother of 2 young children. And so she would
If
spend
the
her
Bucks
days
win
working
this
as a
game, they're
content
9 points
operator,
behind.
assisting in numerous construction
$17
projects,
Let's
and earning
go.
herself a decent wage, as it
Let's
wasn't a job
go.
that most would sign up for.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna hop off, boys, honestly. Yeah. I don't know. Just don't feel like streaming. Appreciate y'all. God bless. Love each and every one of you. Peace.